And I guess we're live. We are live, yes. So, I'm into the live. Welcome, everyone. So, today, what I am actually doing is I am improving my most viewed repository, which is the auto subtitle generator for like reels or shorts, like automated, like YouTube videos, YouTube shorts that comes up, and what this repo does is that when you upload a video, it automatically transcribes and put the subtitles into the video and producing a new video at the end. So just show you a very small demo. Oh, so keycaster display in window. Okay, sure. Hmm? Yeah. So this is the video. Here. To the video. So this is a test video on the subtitle generator. So I'm doing this in a portrait manner so that the video doesn't need to be cropped, and the language will automatically be transcribed and also put into the video in the output. So yeah, this is the video that I've uh, coded for test purposes, and this one is the resulting one. So this is a test video on the subtitle generator. So I'm doing this in a portrait manner so that the video doesn't need to be cropped, and the language will you can see the subtitles transcribed and also put into the video in the output. So you've seen the subtitle in action. So, but there's specific problems. For example, the subtitle is not um, accurate with the timestamps. So there is like, for example, if in this video I have around 1.5 to 2 seconds of pause before I start speaking in the first part of the video, and but the subtitle is being shown from the start when I wasn't even talking. So that is something that we need to address here. Uh, I have addressed it. So oh, like yeah, okay, cool. So the keycaster is on. You can see me pressing the keys, and let's get to it. So so this is a different branch which I did not actually post in my GitHub yet. Uh, which I would like to show you here. I'm working on the improved branch, which I've named it, so that I can like do some changes in here, which will not affect the main, because the main seems to be working fine with some limitations, but shows no error till yet. But now there are things that here which should be added because I've changed a lot. So I'm going to show you what I've changed and how I am detecting the silence at the first part. So the detect silence, I'm using an FFmpeg from the subprocesses, which is using the subprocess, the terminal action, which the subprocess does. Not a big fan of this command, like doing it like this, but ChatGPT suggested it to be like this. I'm not sure if there's another way, like, is there a way to import it? And use it in a Pythonic manner. But till now, this works, and I'm just going to keep it and later maybe improve it. Or you guys, if you're interested, you can submit a pull request proving it even further. So this entire function, what it does is what it does is it actually returns the silence duration, the offset duration, which needs to be detected by this part here. Yes, silence offset, which is capturing the amount of offset that it should have, and then adding it using this um, list comprehension that you can see here. Cool. So that way, the segments are actually like, more um, aligned according to when I am starting speaking. But there are other problems as well, because if there's a segment when there's no speech, that part also should be taken into action, because if there's no speech interaction, let's see if that is the case. Let's open with videos again. Okay, it does stop. So it does stop. uh Need to test it further, because if there's a pause in the video, does it also not show the subtitle or not? That should be something that I need to check as well. But today what I'm planning to do is that I've already set the offset in here, and the next part would be to actually and also in the later, like in the previous version, what I did was um I extract the audio from the video and then use the audio to transcribe using Whisper. But now I know that the Whisper can directly use the video file, which I am actually using in here. Yeah, like this. Okay. So I'm using directly the video path, not using the audio path, and of course not transcribing the audio here. Just okay. Now, what the next part would be. hmm, Next part would be function which actually wraps the text if the text is too big. Uh, I used to do it by counting the number of pixels that text is becoming, and then there was a hard calculation, which of course I did not like. It did work, but I did not actually put it into a next. What can I say? Did not put into a next line, but now I will work on something which actually puts it into the next line. Let's go then. Let's paste this in. Let's select to 9 and then indent it. Delete this line. Okay. It says that it should take a self parameter. So let's find this and write self. Okay, the wrap text is not defined. What wrap text? Interesting. There's another text wrap. Interesting. ChatGPT is suggesting some weird. 70. Okay. 24. Okay. And indent does not match with this guy, yeah. think it should match now. COVID-19J. 0 startup forward. Yeah, right. Oops. Oh, yeah. Cannot access the split video transcriber. Let's go with this and find this. Go here, add the cell. That's it. And add a line here as well. Wrap text is not defined. It is defined right now. Oh yeah, it is not defined like this, but rather if I find the self.wrap text should be the one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is just wrapping the text when the text gets too big. It takes the text, the font, scale, thickness. I'm not sure if I have everything because I know I have the font scale, and font thickness. I've got the font scale, font thickness, the color, the font scale. Yeah, those things. The color should be specified by the user. The max width, the maximum width that is very it should be available. It should be uh no no. It should be max width. Uh-huh. Where is the so ChatGPT suggests that the max width should be um created like this. You know what? I will keep the max width and max width equals 0. Let's keep it like this for now. And I think there's extract frames. So it divides the frame, which I do not think it should do, honestly. It's putting the text in here. So it gets the frame here, which is actually like, cutting both sides of it so that it becomes in a portrait mode so that it's like allowed for the shorts. And let's say there's text array. It says this one says that it should be in the middle. Okay, let's just think what should be done. It's just that when you extract the text, sorry, you extract the frame, you cut it from both sides so that it becomes in a portrait manner. I'll fix it. It's not the ideal solution, but I will fix it. When it is cut, then what I should do is I get the text. Text error is the segment. Yeah, this is the text error, which is segment. Yeah, so I get the segment at start time and segment at end time is the one. But I need explanations on, let's see. I need explanations on what am I doing on here. So you got the text size. Get the text size and text. Put the text. That's it. So n frames is the frame rate. I think the number of frames. Yeah. This is the number of frames. Ah, so this is the start, this is the end. Yeah, this is the start, this is the end. So if hmm. Okay, you know what? X, it's been an accident. Anyways, so I am thinking a lot of things, which is actually clogging my mind, Uh, let's see. So I have this, which is changing the aspect ratio. I need to dump everything here. Let's say the user of this script gives the video in a portrait format. So if it's not portrait, we'll just manage it in a later update. But till now, let's assume that the user is giving us the video in a portrait format. And I need to know the FPS of the video. And FPS means frames per second. So if for example, I have it with 1 minute. Let's go here, which will I go here, and then this is the output SRT. I'm sure you cannot see it, but this is the SRT file which is being produced. This is the subtitle file. So the first bit of the subtitle is it starts from a second and 800 something milliseconds 1.8 seconds starts from there. So what I need to do is to break up the frames. If there's like 160 frames per second, uh, okay, cool. What I want to do is to open up the R&D and it's the R&D and open the file. Yeah, GUI, main, and R&D. Cool. So that's one, that's two, that's three. Cool. So this is, by the way, a Jupyter notebook that I'm using. Very, it's not exactly hard to use, but I'm not actually wanting to, like, switch between VS Code and the Jupyter server and this, and just I can just ignore the red warnings. Just go on from the rest. So what I'm trying to do here is to actually like get mm, the I don't know, FPS of the video. So here we've got the video like this. Is the video file, right? And let's see if I can get video FPS just like that thing. Okay, VIBR to select this, run J VIBR, sorry, uh, VIBR to, yes, video clip is not defined, of course. Let's copy this, yank, yank, 703 space R space J, VIB. Yeah, so 30 frames per second. That's it. So the video that I have is 30 frames per second. So I need the FPS. So there are 30 frames in 1 second. So once the calculation is going to be messy now. But there's hmm, this is the QI. I don't need QI. I need this. There we go. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think I need this. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Max with. I think there's a. Okay, no. So max with 80% is fine. Right. Audio file attributes. Mm-hmm. 7, that should be C. Okay, that's coming up because I don't need to extract audio. It is not being used at the moment. 7. I have the max, not changing the frame. So let's comment out this one as well. And now I have the text array. So let's say this I is the segment. So let's go to, sorry, it's, no, uh, replace it to segment. Yeah, for segment in, I know that I is not defined. I know I is not defined. So let's go with uh, don't need it. Let's go here. I need the FPS equals to, is that how you get FPS? Not sure, because I remember getting FPS. Oops, oops. This video file clip, it's from MoviePy. Not using MoviePy yet, right? I am not using it. Let's see. The frames per second. That's what FPS equals to captured. Not sure. V2 and so it's video capture. Okay, okay. Let's go here. Come on. Is that, is it video? First is just cap. I forget. No, cap equals yes. No. It's just FPS. So just FPS kind of. And rather than printing this, print the FPS and go here, select all, run it, come down, select all this. The FPS is 29.99, which is 30. I recently tried to switch from Visual Studio to neovim. It's so hard to operate this software. I agree. This is hard. I mean, you can like be familiar with, first of all, the command line interface, like using Linux or something, like, be uh, familiar with the terminal mainly. Then once you are like familiar with the terminal, then you'll be able to stay more in the terminal rather than using the mouse. And I think that's the way to transition. But start with something small. Don't go into too many plugins at first. Start with the most basic Vim commands, like have the most basic, like the neovim. Start with the Kickstarter and Vim, that has the most bare minimum neovim for you. Install it, download it, and install it, and start neovim, and then like learn the most basic, like the J and K for up and down, and H and L for like, going left and right, uh, and the words to go like learn the most basic Vim motions, and then you can add plugins to make things like, more faster, and then more like add plugins slowly, and then practice those plugins, and then you'll be good. But it requires practice. I even forget, like, so a lot of time I just look into the keyboard and forget where the numbers are. And sometimes I do this, so I'm not even good at myself. So I'm not the one to advise you, but according to my experience, uh, you should like practice that, then it will make you like better. In WeChat and try to implement LSP for automate. Where from? I am actually streaming from Germany. I am studying masters here. In WeChat, I've never used it. I'm not sure. I've heard about it when I've seen a lot of like videos of neovim. But NVChat came up. Never seems to use it, so I cannot advise you on that. Cool. So I use a lot of plugins now. Uh, for example, like moving through files, I use the harpoon from the Primigen. It's just a very simple way to actually mark files and like navigate from to like navigate to a files more quickly. So you list files in here, and then when you have lists, you can just press space 3 to go to 1, 2, number 3, number 1, like this. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I know that it is 30 FPS and I can get it. The FPS works like this using the OpenCV one. I don't need to get to the MoviePy yet. Uh, okay, this is actually the segment. Very confusing because I've did it a long time ago. Hmm. Yeah, I moved to neovim recently too, and it's sort of remembering the bindings and tmarks, right? I had a like when I started it, I had a like a notebook where I've written the most basic like commands which I tend to forget. But now as I've been using it, it's in my mind, right? It's in my brain. It just that's how you train your brain, bro. Hmm. Yeah, cheat sheet. No, I'm not. I'm not born in India. I am born in Bangladesh. Do I look Indian? Like we Bangladesh and Indian people look the same, has the same skin tone. It is suggesting me to multiply the FPS, which is the 31, and make it into an integer. That'll give me the start frame. Will it, for example, if I know that the FPS here, sorry, the FPS here is 30, and the segment, this FPS here is 30, and the segment start would be this value over here. So if I multiply 30 into a segment, to understand, um, if I like multiply, then I will get. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's this Let us do it. Print the FPS and the wait this. Let's go here. I don't actually need this part. Uh, this is entirely a Jupyter script. Sorry, the Jupyter file, a notebook file, Python notebook file. I'm not sure you can understand the difference. These are like Python cells, and in individual Python cells are being run here. For example, this is the output of this specific Python cell. So I've got these segments here. There was I don't want to do that. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, it's just stupid to do that. Oops, 27K. You okay? Sorry about that. So let's go print FPS, and that will be multiplied by not 60. Let's just put some hard-coded number, for example, the 1.86846. Yeah, this is what he wants to multiply. Now, this will give me the let's go here add int so that it is right. Let's run this, and that's 55. So the FPS is 30. Yeah, that from the 55th. Yeah, so I'm just dumb. Copilot knows better. So let's go here. It did it correctly. This is the starting frame, and that's the ending frame. And there's no end frame, so that's the end frame. So this is that's counting the number of frames. So if the frame is for each of the segments, if the frame is between the starting and the end frames, then you'll strip and it will write in the why do people need the 90 days? Yeah, surely. But I'm going to like show you something very controversial, and I was asked a lot about this. I use Microsoft Edge in my Mac, and there's a reason for this. There's a reason for Oh, I still use Microsoft Edge. Like, I used to use Chrome, but now I use Microsoft Edge. Anyways, so I've got the text stripping. If text there's a calculate position of the text, or it's not accessed. I don't need it accessed. Wait, what height is that? Height minus 30. Height minus 30. So what I will do is actually, let me see. This is a put line put multi-line, right? So red text will give me the multi-lines. I don't know that the text. Next with the org. So this is actually like, so yeah, the Copilot is a bit one step ahead of my thinking. So the org is should also be set by the user. So let me set to do, which is should be set by the user. Let's go to the beginning and write a few more, like org. Let's do it like this. Yeah. Right. Have the org. Color. What do we need the character width? Why do you need the character width? I don't need the character width, do I? The character. I don't need the character width. Let's go to 20, and let's just, yeah, that should be 60. Right. Yeah. Now we're talking. So that should be the font scale, the font thickness, the max width, color, org text, and the frame, and that should do it. That should do it. No question asked. That should do it. Should do it. That should do it. Like, not sure it should. Like, it will. Oops. Let me. This was the subtitled one, and let me read. Yeah. the red means that it is red. The subtitles are a red color. And if I, excuse me, if I run it, should not be height by 30. Mm, yeah. This 10 means it will, I think the put text is the top right position of the text. It takes the top right, top, sorry, top left position of the text, and the 10 here means that the text which is being shown, it will be fixed on the left side because it's always 10, and depending on the length of the text, the subtitle will either be small or big, small or big, or like multi-line in this direction. But this will stay the same because I'm just putting hard code values in here, which should not be the case in software engineering. Okay, cool. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I think I should do a test run. I think I should do a test run. Here. No. Sorry, cancel. Let's save it and put it up right. Cool. Cool. Uh-huh. So let's see. The correct environment is chosen. This is it. Let's see. Is it the run? Is it? No, it's not the run. It's GUI, the pi. And I should actually make it a bit smaller as I will. Of course. I'm in the wrong folder. Go to projects, auto subtitle. This is it. Right. And here it is. So this is the one. And what it should do is should produce a subtitle video. So I'm going to give it the move this video. Open it up. I'm selecting the model. This is just one model. I'm not going to use any other thing. The subtitle, it shows different subtitles, but at the moment it does not work. Let's see. Let's see. So what it does is extracts the frames and then produces the video and then deletes all of the extracted frames. It extracts the frame folder and we get the first. Right. And that's what I got. We got the first. Okay. 1 minute. Let's go here and we should delete this one. Delete is D. Yes. Right. Cool. Um, the first error. Let's go to. It should be in the not in the readers, but I know what's the problem. The problem is. Huh? Not being able to read audio. Yeah. And let's see. Audio file comparison to, so it should do 153. Hmm. 55 if I have to extract audio. Doesn't make sense. Because at the end, you are actually extracting the audio. Very odd. Right, audio file. Audio file. Hi. If I get the audio to say, okay, let's just keep it this way. And go to top. So this is the extract audio, which is there should be an extraction function. There should be an extraction function. Extract audio and word gr reference. Sorry, gr. What do you call that? Definition? No, gr action. No, okay. Gr declaration. No, okay. Implementation. Gr. Come on. Okay. I forgot that I did not. Okay. Yeah, exactly. This part. I did not. So save this. Go to the second file. Sorry. Save this. So now if I go to like implement definition, I always forget. Yeah, start and then the definition you get back in here. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Saving this, the first one also saving this. Let's try, let's try again. UI starting, got it here. Let me select the file here and process it. Let's see. Waiting for another error. Something's happening. It says that it's done. I don't trust it. So it's the red one. This should be the new one. I should open it up with VLC. Can you see the subtitles? See a problem? Hmm. No, I know what the problem is. The offset is added. The offset should be added only to the start because that's the starting offset. But what I did was add it everywhere. Okay. Oops, not here. Let's go to this part. And firstly, there are a couple of things that I want to change. Firstly, the text array. Okay. This entire thing gone. Gone. Yeah, that was a segment. There's a silence offset. Silence offset should be there should be just one change to silence offset, which is self.text array, and for the first one, I think, oops, be, yeah, plus this should be max between zero, never negative, right? Should never be negative. So this entire thing is flawed. I need a max function here. Right. State item. Start with offset. The one. Sorry. Let's go with copy this and just not see. We did. Yeah, we did. we did edit. So we did edit. Nope, nope, nope. This is the one. This 6K. I don't need this. I don't need this. Go to the end. There's also segment. That's it. Yeah, that's the first one. Should be the offsetted silence. That's it. Set item is not defined on string. String. Say I will go on and get this. And of course, silence offset should also be an int and a, that's it. I mean, that's the best I can do. See what? Okay. No, no. No. Add the silence offset to the first segment start time. I don't need this. I don't need this. I need this. Yeah. Cool. So let's delete this guy over here. And yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Done the processing. Cool. It's done. Let's hear it. So this is the test video. Better. Better. Just need to be like a bit up. Cool. Cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. And let's see on the to-do is control number board shown together. Support for multiple languages, support for video format, video resolution, and comments and code. You right. Add option to select font color and font size option. Okay, that's that. I mean, it is working correctly. I think this is a later addition, which I don't want at the moment. Let me get now. Let's see. V F A, yeah. Delete. Okay, cool. Not for multiple languages. Let's see. The one that I want to do right now is text align middle. Text alignment in middle. You know, the middle text alignment that I want to do. Then it should be dynamic. Do you know how to make? I've shown you the problem. Save it and let's quit it from here. I have shown you the problem with putting the text here. Like, no, here. There's a problem. The problem is that the exposition is always fixed. The width changes uh, according to the length of the line, but the starting points, the x of the text box changes. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's the problem. So what I need to do is to actually have a dynamic way. When there's a line, I need to get the size of the entire text, which I will get by the get text size current line. Interestingly, text. So there is a way to actually put the line in the middle. It should be done here. This is using the org gets the x and the y, right? Let's see. Let's copy this. Let's fire up Copilot to get the register and the buffer. Right. I want the line to be line. Let's be more explicit in the multi-line. Sorry, in the put multi-line text method to be center aligned. for lines and line, for line in lines, get the width, it's called width, yeah, width of the line using cv2.getText size, and then calculate the x position to center it in the frame. Let's see. Okay, cool. Lines of line. The result of the AI is skewed due to the art position. Let me get text size. This slide x plus the max width minus the max width is the max allocated. For example, if the width is 100 and I take the 80% of it, then the max width is 80 and like 10 on 10 on the other side. I'm trying to keep it like that. So the value of the max width is 80, for example. And the width, for example, is 60, the width of the line. So that becomes 20 divided by 2 is 10, and you add 10 to it. That's the x centered. Not sure. Let's see. I don't want to use this. Let's just remove. Let's just not use this here. Yeah. Let's not use the x at all. X is not access, I know. The y should be the y, which is height minus 30. Height minus 30 should be specified by the user. Let's go 40. 50. Should be also color, and support for multiple languages. This comments in the code, readme professional. These are stupid. Font color, font size, yeah, good. Font color, font size, yeah, and fix the font thing. Cool. I think that will do it. Delete this again. And just do it one more time. Okay. Go. Let's go, 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 let's go. Cool, and it is finished. Let's see the end product. Video. Yeah, this is one's good. But why does it need the max width? Why does it not need just the width? Just the video width, right? Because it should be width of for that to be like, for example, if the video width is 100 and the text width is 80, the x should be 10. So the equation would be width minus 20 divided by 2 is 10. Yes, so it should not be max width, but rather than the entire width of the, but I don't have the max width. Do I need the max width again? Mm-hmm. FPS, where's the FPS? Let's go. Let's go. This is extract frames. This is the width. Oh, come on. The self dot with equals 0. Let's say 0. 44. Let's see. The height and the width equals to width. Right? Okay, cool. Let's go below and go to 29K and change. I should be set to with. Yeah. Now I think it should be. Oops. Okay. Go and close it up and rerun it. Okay, here it is. Hmm. Cool. Let's see. So this video, middle. There's the middle. That's it. Text alignment in the middle. Done. So I delete this. Go 6J. Open up a new one and then paste it. Delete this line. Go to 10K. Delete this line and go to 9J. Change in oh, what the hell did I just do? I'm just trying to think of macros. Just six line in the middle. Done. Done. Subtitle alignment with the voice can be improved. It's already improved, I think. There is an issue which I should mention, is that there's an issue that I should mention, which is the issue, I forgot. Fix overlap in text and subtitles. I'm not sure if you've noticed that there's a bit overlap when the subtitle changes from the one subtitle to the next. So there's a bit overlap, which is not much for an MVP. Not important at the moment, but should be fixed. Should be fixed. The code. Update this readme, add option to select font color, add option to select font size, font, and font size, font, style, font style, and lastly, Y alignment. For Y position. That's it. This is it. It's time. Well, what I soon plan to do is to actually make a C++ version of this to actually learn C++, and make it more faster, and it should be better or well equipped uh, for most PCs. So, what else do I want to do now? Option to select the font style. Let's see. One. Oops. Uh, process video. Let's see. Let's go into the register. Should be the buffer. Add option to select. There is a okay. Font size. Font and color. Ha! It says it's a combo box. You got a pre-selection, selection from a list of colors, which I don't want. Values. Ah, the font size should be in pixels, and it should be an int field and not a combo box. Okay, about the color. Go with okay. Okay. And what about the color? Let's see. I need to research on this. Uh, color selection. Tour in Canva. Is it a custom? Tikint, Tikint, color picker. Can we do that? Really? Let's see. First, Enter. See if that is possible. Let's go to the end. Cool. Hmm. That is this thing. Transcribing video. Just that. Accept valid error. Configuring valid font size. Please enter number. Date return. Cool. And here is the interesting part. The video transcriber does not actually need to get off those, so that again. Okay, I think the font size is picked off. Right. Okay. All right. Let's cut this up. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. Not the best. Hmm. Okay, so this is the problem started with problems that we didn't want. Relative to x. Okay, or label. I don't need it. Ah, can I forget so fast? Like the model. Okay, cool. So the process label, we should have the label. Okay, this is the process label. The geometry, yes. Let me make it a bit bigger. And let's go with the end. Six, no, no. And change it to 7. Let's go to 8. There should be a processing, which should be process label. There should be right. That's how it works. That's how it works. This, yeah, not the best looking UI, but it is working. This is the process. Okay, yeah, cool, cool, cool. Now what I want to implement is this guy over here. KTK color picker. Does it really work or not? Ask color. This is the root. KTK button master choose color button dot pack. Where is the ask color? This is the command of ask color. I really want to import it. Let's see. Okay. Custom tinker. Let's go with 19K. Ready. Let's paste this. Not the result course. Let's just paste this. Sorry. Right. Now it should be resolved. There should be an ask color. Let's go with browse. To okay. Button is not defined. Button is not defined. Why is not button defined? Button is not defined. Right. Root. I think it was 30K. Creating the app window. That's the master is always the app. And not sure if it is, there's a pack. is not defined, so let's go with root. Changing word, which is the app. And would it work? No idea. Yeah. Nope. There's nothing to see. There is something to see. There's the color picker. Okay, cool. Um, I know. Right. There's a pack in place. Pack. No. Uh, Changing word. This should be place. There. 2.5 and equals center. Yeah, you can do that. We can do that. Text color is black. Text color. Uh, mhm. Okay, the ask color is just the ask color from the color picker, pick color button configure. Just button.configure. Yeah, you are getting some color. I'm not sure if that's what you want. Yeah, there's a process and choose color. So if I pick like this one and then okay. Ah, the color changes. Ah, that's cute. That is actually pretty cool. If it's like process, of course, there's nothing process. Viva is not been selected. Not been selected. Right, there's some things that I need to fix up, but I have improved. Like this has improved. I did add a font selection, an option to select font color. Yes, I did. Configured font color would be the one to go. Let's say it's beginning. Delete this. Configure color select font color selection. Font color select to the main loop. Same, I think. Configure text size selection to the main loop. Font style same b. Delete a configure font style selection to the main loop, and I did not add the Y center. Another thing which I want to add, should keep this separated, is that add an option for no. This should come on. This B B B B B B B B B to B delete A, and that should be what does it call in video editing? When you edit the video, there should be a preview, add preview, or no, a preview of the option selected. That'll be fun. That'll be actually fun to do. So without actually when you select a video, what it does, it just takes, if it takes a random frame, that's not going to work. It should not take a random frame. Rather, what it should do is uh the what it should do is yeah, what it should do is it takes the first frame of the video, can be black. I'll keep it for speculation. But my plan is to take a random frame from the video and uh, preview it with the font and font size, the font style, the font color, the font position. Everything should be previewed in a preview mode. And then when you hit the process, um, uh, when you hit the process, it actually does what you see in the preview for the entire video. That's it. Yeah, that is it for today. Right, let's go over to the other tab. Not, there's no Q, sorry. Let's go here, let's save it. Let's open lazy git. There's a lot to do. Here we are in the GUI. I don't want to do this. I just need to do this and this one. That's it. Add new features. Edit color selection. Improve subtitle alignment. Think. All right. Saved. Okay. Let's see how to see. Let's go with merge. It's a capital B. What I want to do is to merge with the main. Okay, let's see. Oh, shit. So it's 3 capital M. You cannot merge the branch into itself. Regular merge. Checked out in this branch. Okay, cool. Capital M. Merge node main. So if I check out in this branch, what happens here? There's a button, there's nothing. Easy git. Let's go here. Yeah, exactly that's what I want. Let's go with Delete new branch G upstream. Merge main into improved sub. No. We check out here, we merge like this. Capital M, merge improve sub into main. Squash, merge, uncommitted. Into, let's say like this. Did I do it correctly? LG, because if I go to this one, if I check out, this is the same because there's a 20, this has the buttons and everything. And if I go check out in here, this also has the buttons and everything. Okay, I think I did it well. I think I did it well. Main branch. But what I want to do is committed head. There's the head, main into main and improve sub together. Right. What does C do again? Add main, origin main, produce. Let's go here. Let's see. Local, global, local branches. C means copy branch name to clipboard. Let's not filter it. Let's see locally. Check out by name. Check out by name. No, I don't want to check out. Just space to check out is fine. Delete, merge, fast forward. Okay, that's fine. Got it. Got it. Cool. Cool. What I want to do is actually push it to the main branch, which is capital P. Git push. Hmm. So I have committed it. I just have to check in GitHub if it's uh bum, bum. Let's go to auto sub generator. View all branches. So the improved one is not actually here. It's just 7 minutes ago. Let's see if in the GUI do we have it here or not. Uh, didn't can just check it.